Okay, good work today. I thought the intensity was great. The focus was excellent. It's obviously a very big game for this football team against an outstanding team. And you can sense it in the way they're preparing, in their mindset. I started to feel it yesterday when we brought them back out in the morning and then met with them yesterday afternoon. So, we'll be ready to go on Saturday. It's a great challenge. The team we're playing is they're a heck of a football team. They're very, they're old. They're a veteran group, and they play hard and they play fast and they play physical, and they've got a lot of confidence right now. And I know their goal is to come in here and try to win the game and win the Pac-12 South. And so our objective is to go out and play great and try to get a win. So that's where we're at.
In terms of recruiting, how important are kind of marquee home games like this for getting kids on campus or getting kids to Rose Bowl?
I think it's important. But right now I'm thinking about trying to get prepared for this game.
It looked like AO and Brandon Willis were listed with the seniors potentially having their last game on Saturday. Have they talked to you about their plans and that sort of thing?
Yeah, if they're listed, and then Luke Gain as well. So there's 3 guys that could potentially have eligibility left. So it would be Luke, it would be AO, and Brandon, and they're all going to graduate, which is fantastic, and they're all going to move on in their lives, and we'll miss them. They've been great contributors. They're great guys. You see a guy like Brandon who's so unselfish. He plays both sides, both ways. One of our, few two-way players. AO has been a rock on special teams for us really for the last 2 years. Does a great job on punt return. And then Luke Gain is just a really inspirational guy. He comes out and he's selfless. He plays fullback for us. He plays special teams. He's willing to do whatever he has to do to help the team. And you miss guys like that. But I also think that they made decisions that it's time to move on in their life, and then we're going to be pulling for them and helping them in any way we can.
Tahan Goodman had a couple, had the forced fumble in the last game. What have you seen from him development-wise this season, especially in the past few weeks?
A lot. He's gotten better. He really works hard out of practice, and if we can find ways to get him on the field and increase his reps, then we want to do that. But there has to be reasons to put him out there. There was a reason the other day when Randall got his knee banged up a little bit, and he went in and he did well. And that's what you're looking for, a guy that, all of a sudden he's on the sidelines and boom, you're in. And I think might have been his first or second play that he caused that fumble. And I think that just shows that he's prepared, he's ready to go. Quite frankly, I didn't notice until I watched the game film on Saturday how much he played. And that's a good thing. He didn't stand out as a guy that was, making errors or looked like he was uncertain of what he was supposed to do. And I think that's a real credit to him and Coach Meek, just always staying ready to go, even if you're not playing a lot. The guy's going to be a really good football player. He makes plays.
How does Marion Grice compare to the last couple of backs you've seen, especially with how much KSU likes to use him as pass catcher?
Well, I think they've got a couple of really good backs. DJ Foster too. I mean, they do good things with their people. They're a team that utilizes their personnel well. Like you said, as a pass catcher, you get a guy that can get out in space and catch the ball well, you're going to use him that way. Same with Foster. He got us one down the middle last year, if you guys recall. Just kind of maybe a different style of offense, is what it is. And their players fit their style. That's one of the things that their coaches have done a great job of, is marrying their talent to their scheme.
When you got so many running backs that have got lingering injuries and are dinged up, how do you go about kind of establishing a rhythm from the backfield?
Well, last week, Paul Perkins did a really nice job. He was one of the offensive players of the game. He came in, I think he had 19 carries for, I don't know, he was around 90 yards.
Had 100 all-purpose yards, I think.
Did he? Yeah. And you kind of, you hope that in a game that somebody gets the hot hand and you ride them. That's kind of what you're looking for. But the way we play offense, and really the way offense is played for the most part in football nowadays, is you have to have more than one back that you can count on. And so, even if a guy's hot and he's running the ball well and he's catching it well, you've got to be able to give him a break. That's a punishing position to play. And you take some take some hits. You know, it's not like defense where you're going as the hitter. You're the hitty, and there's 11 guys trying to hit you. So that takes a toll on your body.
How much can Miles really learn about the offensive blocking as preparing for games as opposed to, you know, in a spring practice? Or...
He can't. Yeah, he can't. So we don't even try.
With Jordan, he started so well, and then he's had this lingering ankle injury. Is this week kind of the week that feels like he'll be coming back, and how much does this offense need him?
We need everybody. We really do. You know, it's all hands on deck kind of deal. And you know, we need Figgy back. We need him back. We need Simon back. You know, we need Manfro back. We need them all back. Where he is on Saturday will kind of determine how much he plays and what he can do. But I think that he's crept a lot closer to being ready to go. I mean, he was very impactful at the start of the season. Really, I don't remember what game he got hurt in, but up through that time that he was hurt, I think he's one of the leading rushers in the country. You know, and he was doing some things and playing with a lot of confidence. And it's just lingering on him. So hopefully he gets through it, and these next 2 weeks he'll get back to where he was.
What do you think about Paul has done?
Perkins, I like what Paul does. You know, and he's very young. He's still a redshirt freshman. He's still kind of learning his way. He's become a very good pass protector. He catches the ball well out of the backfield. You know, he'll slash it up in there. You know, I don't know that he's yet physically mature enough to just be the guy that carries it 25 or 28 times a game. You know, I think eventually as he, you know, continues on in Coach Alosi's strength program, you know, he's going to add muscle, he's going to add endurance, and he's going to be that kind of guy. But for a redshirt freshman playing for the first year, I've been impressed with Paul, and I think he's gotten steadily better.
All right, thanks guys.
Thanks.
Thanks, guys.